my channel. This week I wanted to do my fall TBR. So I haven't read anything in a really long time. I'm really trying to get myself out of that slump now that I'm kind of like back to work and getting back into things. I have my lunch break, which is when I actually got a lot of my reading done in the beginning of this year, so I'm hoping to kind of get back into the swing of things. Now that school's kind of started, things have settled down, so we're going to try this. As far as my book genre types go, there's not really a rhyme or reason to them. At this point, I have a lot of books just sitting on my Nook that I haven't read. And so my goal is to kind of clean up my to be read shelf. So my fall reads are kind of going to be my to be read books. So I kind of went through and picked out a few things that I think look interesting. I mean, I obviously bought them all, so obviously at one point I thought they were all interesting. But I'm kind of trying to move towards the ones that are more like fall, Halloween-ish. So this is what I have. Okay, so first things first, I started the Clockwork series forever ago. I have not finished Clockwork Princess. I actually started like trying to restart it a while back, and I kept trying to like read from the beginning, but you know, like when you've read something, you're just like, oh, I already know what's gonna happen. Oh, I already know what's gonna happen. That's kind of what was happening. So I pretty much just skipped back to where I actually left off, and that's probably where I'm going to pick up. So I want to finish that book, so that's number one. Okay, so another book that's sitting on my Nook that I would love to read is a book called Gone by Michael Grant. I got this book forever ago. I don't even remember when. I think it was right before we came to Spain back in like 2014, and I just never read it. I would love to read it. I know it's a series, so I think I might wait on that one towards the end of my TBR, just because if it's a good series, I'm going to get sucked into wanting to buy the rest of them, but it's on my list. Another series that I need to finish up on my Nook is the Beautiful Creatures series. I read Beautiful Creatures, and then I started the second one called Beautiful Darkness, but I never actually finished it, so I would love to get back into that series and finish it up. I actually have Beautiful Darkness already and Beautiful Chaos, so those are on my list to read. There's a book I also got called Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout? I don't know. But it's also a series book, so I might save that one more towards the end. But I got it forever ago. I think it was a freebie book that I got, but I would love to read that. It definitely looks kind of like fall mysterious. Apparently it's about aliens, so I'm all about it. Another book that I would love to read that I have sitting on my Nook is called The Diviners by Libby Bray. I remember passing this book all the time when I actually worked at a bookstore, and I thought the cover looked so interesting, and I really wanted to read it, and I think that's actually why I ended up buying it on my Nook. I just haven't read it, so it's on my TBR now. Evernight by Claudia Gray, another book sitting on my Nook that I got forever ago. Looks a little dark and mysterious from the cover, so maybe that'll be something good to read for the fall Halloween-y time. Another series that I really, really need to finish is The Last Star by Rick Yancey. I love The Fifth Wave and the Infinite Sea series, and I bought The Last Star, like I pre-ordered it when this book was supposed to come out, and I just have never read it. But I really would love to read it. I kind of almost want to reread The Infinite Sea first, just because it's been so long, but those are definitely on my TBR also. Another series book, Life as We Knew It by Susan Beth Pfeffer? Not really sure how you say it, sorry. But that was another book. When I used to work at a bookstore, I would like sit there and fix shelves and stuff. And so I would go through the sections and I'd see covers of books, obviously. And I'd be like, oh, that looks interesting. And then I would pick it up off the shelf, read the back, and be like, oh, well, that sounds really interesting too. And so what I do is I would like search for them on my Nook, and then I would just like star them for later. And I remember I wanted these because we were traveling and doing all these things. So I just went and downloaded a bunch of them that are just sitting there that I haven't read. And I bought so many books at the beginning of this year, all the like romance novels that I binged. So I'm really trying to like be better about buying so many things, or books at least, at the end of this year. So I'm trying to catch up on all the things that are sitting on my Nook right now that I just haven't read. So that is my goal, to get through all of these things. Hopefully I'll be able to manage it. I'm probably going to give myself at least through like October, November to get through some of these. I would like to start reading some more like holiday-ish reads towards Christmas. I actually got through like Lily and Dash and What Light, and like a lot of really like great books that kind of got me more in the Christmas season last year, so I'd love to do that again, find some more things. So I'll definitely be doing another video for that later. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys are reading for fall, and if you're trying to clean up your TBR, if you're doing your TBR for fall to clean up your TBR shelf or something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing week. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!